Hey, my name's Chase Satrowski. I'm a real estate broker with Kentwood City Properties in Denver, Colorado. Today we're going to be going over my favorite properties up to $500,000 that are newly listed this week. Each property we go through, we're going to be using HomeScout. If you'd like access to HomeScout, there's going to be a link in the description below. Enter the code CHASE and you'll have full access. So we make sure to keep our bearings as we're looking at the map. We're always going to leave from our downtown office at Kentwood City Properties. We're located right in the center of downtown and we're across the street from Union Station. All right, first on the list is 420 South Cremeria Street. It's listed at $495,000. The total square footage is 2,172, and it's a 4-bed, 3-bath. Let's see it on the map. All right, and we're airborne. So we are going to go over to Virginia Vale, which is on the east side of Denver. So Cremeria is going to be north of Leetsdale. It's south of Alameda. It's a great area. This area is seeing insane appreciation, and it's holding a super high rent value. Along with Athmar Park on the west side of Denver. So I would say the closest watering hole that I've been to and my friends frequent all the time is the Watering Bowl. It's right on Leedsdale, so just a couple blocks away. And the restaurant that I would say that would be the best restaurant that would be close to you is Park Burger. So it's just on the other side of Alameda, just north of Alameda. And so Alameda is going to be a busier street. So just take note of that, but those are definitely within walking distance if it's a nice day out. So as we get closer up, Cremeria is a remodel, so as we're looking at this, we'll take that into consideration. So it looks like they've got some stuff. It's probably just a place that needed to be completely redone, which they said they've done from the description. So it looks cool. The pictures look awesome, and I really dig the back door. I know that sounds weird, but raised ranches like this are kind of notorious for having poor exits to the back. So I'm curious to see where it is on the inside, and we'll take a look in our HomeScout close-up. Looking up close at Cremeria, we're looking at what they've said is a fully remodeled house. So what's nice about that is since they've said everything's permitted, the electricity, the plumbing, all that type of stuff, you can hold them to it and you can say, okay, well, I'm super glad that you guys get it all permitted. Now you got to produce the documents that prove it. That's the whole point of when you buy a house, really leveraging everything that has been disclosed to you and holding their feet to the fire. Because if they're able to say, oh, we don't trust us, it was all done. That's where things start getting a little weird. So as we look through, I think that when they remodeled this, they kind of went through a style book, figured out everything that works well, and they just did it. So I bet these people were very qualified to do what they were doing, simply because they didn't do the cheap way of doing it, from what I can tell. The other things that indicate that is the basement. So it's a fully finished basement, and they put the egress in. So these lower bedrooms are in fact bedrooms. I had made mention of the back door in these raised ranches sometimes being an issue. That is an awesome backyard. I mean, it's graded. I bet it's bigger than it looks in the picture. But what I wanted to show you guys about that back door was sometimes raised ranches don't even have doors to the backyard. It's very weird. But this is why. Is usually you would think it looks like it belongs right there in that back wall of the kitchen. Not every raised ranch has it just to the right of that window. So if you look to the left of that picture, and that doorway just to the left of that is going to be the back door to the thing. Not every raised ranch has that. So this one's got everything, people. It's completely redone, great neighborhood, the back door. So with those three things considered, I think this is a great find. All right, second is 1532 Mead. So the Mead is listed at $475,000. The total square footage is 1,387, and it's a 2-bed, 1-bath. Let's see it on the map. So over to Mead it's going to take us to the west side. We're just going over Sports Authority Field. This is all along West Colfax. So West Colfax is right in the path of a lot of initiatives that either the city is taking or businesses that are popping up along there with, I'm sure, business incentives are just all happening in this area. So just south of you, you're going to have the W line, which leads right into downtown. You got a little brewery right across the street on Colfax, and then you have the Lake House development and all this building going on here. So that's that's the highest selling property in there is $3 million, and the base is $500,000. So just to give you an idea of the type of investment that's taking place in this area. So looking at the property, it looks like their driveway is going to be right up against one of your walls. So hopefully the car alarm doesn't go off. And you got that alley in the back, and you're off of Colfax. So let me put it to you this way: you're more than likely going to have foot traffic along your alley or in your alley. So just be aware of that. So with all that said, let's go ahead and take a look in the inside in our HomeScout close-up. So Mead, with the everything said about this place, I do just want to. Reading the description, it illuminates a lot of the thought process of the listing broker and the sellers. So they list the things that are brand new. You got the roof, you got the appliances, the polish. But what they don't mention is anything about they mention the furnace. Newer furnace is probably like a 10-year-old furnace. So and they didn't mention the other major systems. So considering the age, considering the location, considering that it's been remodeled, I would definitely take a close look at all the major systems and make sure that they are up to snuff. Now, considering that the price point is where it's at, I wouldn't really say that they would do too much, but you need to go in educated and make sure that nothing is just kind of flying under the radar. But more fun stuff to talk about is the polish that they put on this thing. So I think this house is really pretty. Price point, the style lends itself to higher end items. Like the doors are really nice. You're not getting those paneled, hollow weird doors. I really think for the location, for the price, for everything considered, place is great. Now this is the backyard. Do remember that alley is going to be just on the other way. I don't mean to make too big of a deal of an alley, but what good things have ever come out of an alley? So I would always keep that present in mind. So maybe make a higher fence, get some bushes, that kind of stuff. So 1532 Mead, on to the next. All right, rounding it out is 2596 Fenton. It's priced at $415,000. The total square footage is 1,572. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath. Let's see it on the map. All right, over to Edgewater, my favorite little neighborhood west of Denver. So Fenton is going to be right on the corner. It's going to be 26 is a little bit of a busy street, so do keep that in mind. But this is the inventory that's available in Edgewater, and it's a straight shot into downtown, just far enough away, but just close enough. Love this area. So you are just north of Happy Leaf Kombucha, so you can get your booch on. But the bar I want to highlight, it's not a bar, it's a brewery, is Joyride. So Joyride is kind of the pillar, and it's actually the longest standing brewery in Joyride. So it's right on the in Edgewater. So it's right there, in the expanse of Sloan Lake. So yeah, Fenton is right in the thick of it. I'd put a high fence all up along there, and I'd relocate that outbuilding to give you more of a compound. So now we've seen the outside, let's see the inside in our HomeScout close-up. Fix and flip! Fix and flip alert. Check the systems, check the foundation, check all the big stuff. So when you look at this, it makes mention of all the the polish that they put on it. It doesn't mention anything about the major systems. So that's really what you need to be nosing in on. I like the colors, I like the flow, I like the location. It is on kind of a busy street, but make sure you're buying something that is as good on the surface as it is deep down. For the work that they did do, I think it looks nice, but the indicators are they didn't make the windows egress, so it's not like they really went the extra mile to really display that value. It kind of speaks to their if they were in a hurry to get it done and turn it. So just be aware that you want to check the major systems in this place. And then there's still some work to do. They did the bathroom, they did the kitchen. Woo! But that's not everything to a house. So I think it's a great house. I think it should go quick. 2596 Fenton Street. And that's that. All right, that's it for this week. If you have any questions about those or any other properties in or around Denver to buy, sell, or rent, I'd be happy to help. If you like these or any of my other videos, please like and subscribe. All right, 4 weeks in, and we're going strong. Next week, come back, same time, same place, and we'll go through my new favorite properties. I'm Chase, and that's The Rundown.